Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to the Nikke video. Alright, so there's a lot of things happening for the past, 12 hours going on in the Nikke subreddit, which is insane. Plenty of players were unhappy over on the Twitter as well. But whatever I'm discussing in this particular video, keep in mind that none of this is confirmed, right? There's no source whatsoever. So I want you guys to be aware of that. But I think it's still a very good discussion, a very good insight to look at how, they operate in the company as a whole, right? So at least there's that. Alright, so let's jump into the video. Currently, unverified information of communication between Tencent and Nikke developers Shift Up. So are they fighting? The developers and the publisher. So Tencent is not the publisher, it's Level Infinite. I'm guessing Level Infinite is Tencent somewhat. Am I right? Level Infinite is like a umbrella under Tencent to be able to publish on global. I'm guessing it's somewhat related. So I'm not sure if you guys can see or can read what this is. Level Infinite is owned by Tencent? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it is because like Tower of Fantasy and then Nikke, right? So let's have a look what is this all about, right? So this is going to be kind of important. So TL, Shift Up employees complain about the destructive impact of Tencent operations on this event. Okay, let's have a look. There are a few other pushes. The general point of view is summarized. When Shift Up and Kim Hyung Tai Fang saw TX's proposal for the game's first event, they felt it was unbelievable. It could not improve the game's stickiness and the income was too low, and it was too much to spend so much money to be able to solo. Alright, so the first event, what's the first event? Okay, so Shift Up thinks that the hard mode of the game is too difficult, and the TX operator proposes that players will go to gold if they think it is difficult to play, which can increase their income. Players will go to gold meaning what? They are going to spend money. Caller ID, yeah, the caller ID. Shift Up thinks that so much emphasis on gold will lead to a weak position in public opinion. That's what Shift Up thinks. At least the developer is trying to do just this. The publisher is thinking about money, but the developer at least is trying to say, okay, but this is going to put it kind of bad. It's going to put it kind of bad. To put it bluntly, it will be criticized by a large number of players. The TX operator pointed out that it is a good thing to be scolded. Huh? Good thing to be scolded? It can gain more attention in the media and social circles and thus gain traffic. This operation is cheese job hopping, right? So they're trying to screw up the game so players get more upset and go to Reddit and talk about it. So that's how we advertise. Wow, smart. Nikke's dying video is coming out, so people are gonna watch it. That's how they advertise the game. Marketing. Yo, I like this concept, man. Yo, marketing. Yo, Tencent is so smart, man. So any publicity is better than no publicity in a way. I don't agree with this. I feel like if a game has bad publicity, nobody's gonna play it. But it is what it is, right? Okay, Shift Up means that a series of bugs have affected the game experience after the game was launched. And TX operator still said that it can get traffic through this and is not in a hurry to fix it. Korean employees all think that the operation should be replaced as soon as possible, and they cannot understand the thinking of these operations. Translated from Korean by Google, I can't understand the idea the high difficulty is due to insufficient recharge and the horse can got more exposure. No source, nothing, so who knows? There's no source though, right? There's no source, right? Who is posting this? Like, I would love to know. Like, is it a Shift Up employee? Or is it some player that posts this to try to stir up drama? I don't know. Let's see what people have to say. This would check out with what happened in the no caller ID event. I assume gold refer to people spending money. Yes. This one means throwing cash at the game, aka putting more emphasis on pay to win. Could be about SSR dupes are needed to increase power level in order to proceed with the original event's high power requirement. But you shouldn't make events like that. Shift Up should take their game back like how they did with Destiny Child. It may not be a simple affair. There's a period contract, yeah. There's usually contract. You can't just, oh, we're gonna take it. When you are in contract with a developer and publisher, sometimes it can be something happening internally that we will never know, right? I assume we'll have to wait at least a year minimum. Destiny Child's quality went way up after their contract with Lion ended. Oh, Destiny Child was under Lion Games. Now I remember, Destiny Child was under Lion Games. Maybe it was Lion Games that asked them to manipulate the stuff. It also doesn't really make money, so I can see why Shift Up may be anxious to leave. Nikke made more in its first month than Destiny Child has likely made in its lifetime. Destiny Child is a very old game. Nikke got a lot of traction because of what it promised and because of what Shift Up is known for. If anything, I believe it was a huge mistake to let Tencent publish the game, because the hype was already there. Tencent is only the leech. What Tencent is doing right now, assuming this conversation is real, is going to really damage the reputation and goodwill Shift Up has built over the years, and if this keeps going the way it does, then I don't see a future for Shift Up. Yo, what about my favorite game, Tower Fantasy? It's Tencent as well, right? There's no such thing as publicity is legit in China. It's not just itchy. Marketing is so fierce in the mainland, and any chance of getting into trending topics is a gamble that can make or break a business. So it's specifically just how they market it in China. Most likely it's just a play in the fact there was a dispute in the division of profits between Tencent and Shift Up. It seems that Shift Up did not expect their success for the game, and now it regrets giving up more than half to Tencent. I can see it somewhat efficient, especially short term. I don't think it's anywhere near the most efficient way to make profit. I can say Genshin will still be on top for the next 4 to 5 years, while this game will be almost forgotten next year. Take a look at its predecessor, Tower of Fantasy. Ooh, you can see a lot of similarities. Bug, cheating problems, incompetent developers, bad marketing practice, both are published by Tencent, aka Level Infinite. If Nikke keeps operating like this, it will follow Tower Fantasy down the drain real fast. In other words, the future is looking bleak for players since Tencent is content, with pushing content that's bug-ridden with more emphasis on pay to win. They want to squeeze as much money out of this game and clearly don't give two shits about players because they are earning millions anyways. The game is not seeing another penny from me. Even if there's no source, it's not hard to believe that Tencent is a POS with how they manage other games. What is a POS? Path of points of sale, path of sex, path of scam, path of somewhere. What does it stand for actually? From now on, I will skip any game if it has anything to do with Tencent or Level Infinite. No matter how good the game is, it's time people stop supporting shitty company and its behavior. And there's a plenty of good gacha out there anyway. Oh yeah? What if they made Tower of Fantasy 2? Tower of Fantasy 2. This guy will play it. This guy will play it for sure.